Alright guys, welcome back to another Dragonheir video. In this video, I want to talk about something that is quite serious. Recently, I just feel like the player base decreased a lot for the game, right? Dragonheir. I think everybody just kind of, I don't know the right word for it. Does everybody just kind of drop the game eventually? I think it happens to all the game, right? But for Dragonheir, like the reason they're doing seasonal style is because they don't want player to go. They want player to feel fresh every season. That's why they're doing seasons. But I feel like it's just quite the opposite right now, right? I just feel like a lot of people just quit the game. A lot of content creators haven't made a video for Dragonheir for a while. I kind of want to talk about, in my opinion, why and how it can be better going forward. Alright, so if you guys don't know, in their official Discord channel, we have a content creator chat, and all the content creators are discussing things constantly, providing feedback constantly. Alright, so recently just a lot of content creators were super frustrated about the game, and it just feels like the developers, they are not really communicating with the player or with the content creators, right? We don't know where this game is gonna go. What's the future direction of this game? We don't know nothing, right? The content creators knows nothing more than an average player. Everything we know is from the in-game news, and I think something that I don't really like on their Discord channel is they don't really have any communication with pretty much anyone. Like when the content creators provide feedback to the developers, nobody knows if they see anything, right? They don't really talk to us. They say you can provide suggestion, and then we provide suggestion, and there's nothing after that. So that's kind of weird. But anyways, in this video, I do want to talk about the things that I think is gonna make the game better. Alright, I still like the game. I like the graphics. I like the combat style. The reason I started this game is I was a little bit tired on those traditional gacha game where it is turn-based, right? And this game just feels very fresh to me. That's why I started this game. Alright, so I'm just gonna talk about things that I think is gonna be very beneficial for the game. You guys might disagree, right? The first is gonna be a very hot take. I think every single player in the game should start and finish the season at the same time. Alright, I know a lot of people disagree. I made a video about this talking point before. Like, I saw a lot of people saying that new players should be competing with new players and starting with season 1 fresh. I don't agree with that. I think people can compete. Like if you're a new player, you can compete with new player. Like even if you're starting on season 2, just make a season 2 server for all the beginners, right? I think it's not an issue. But right now, what they're doing right now is every day they're opening a new server. I think that is really bad for the game, right? Because if later like you realize this is an issue, how are you gonna fix this? You have like hundreds of servers. They all start and finish at different dates. How are you gonna fix this? Like every single seasonal game I've played, they all start and finish the season at the same time, right? This really hurts the game right now and really hurts the content creator right now, because like people are gonna ask why those contents are not available to them. The content I made in the video, why are these not available to them? Why are gear sets look different? Why they don't have these champions? So yeah, I just think it really needs to end at the same time. I know it's gonna be very difficult for them to do, because the way they're doing things right now, like the date I'm making this video at this moment today, they just also opened a new server where people start in day 1 of season 1. So how are they gonna fix this in later date? Yeah, I can't even think of a way unless they just force a season to end and start at the same timeline. Like imagine going to season 5 and season 6 a new player will have to start from season 1, that is going to be a massive disaster. Alright, so that's the first thing. Second thing, for every season, the first month just feels really slow. I mean, the first 3 days is excited, right? You can pull new champion and try out new teams. I would say first 5 days, alright, because you can reset the champion level here for free. But the first month overall, it just feels really slow. So many time-gated content. The energy is just definitely not enough. The energy, like even when you buy the battle pass, the energy is just not enough. How about we make the energy recharge 120 each instead of 60 energy. Make this 120, please, right? Like, I know you don't want people to buy energy, to pay to win the energy, but just make this 120. It's same for everybody, right? So people can do more things. And I am at like day 20 or something on the first month on this account, and the stage 4 of Vortex is still not open. Like, it just feels way too slow. This journey level, it feels way too slow. Alright, so the next thing, like, I think making a gacha game seasonal is a very good concept. But the thing is, when you're resetting a season and starting a new season, you need to bring something new to the game. Not just lore, alright? People don't care about stories. People care about gameplay. You gotta bring something new. Either new dungeon, where I don't see a new dungeon here. Sure, there's a new boss, like weekly challenge, but you finish that in 5 minutes every week. So it's 5 minutes every week. That is new content, right? There needs to be a new dungeon here, and there needs to be a new way to make your champion stronger, a new way to progress your champion. Make a second slot here for some type of additional gear, that additional seasonal gear. You can farm the seasonal dungeon to get seasonal gear to make your champion stronger, and it will be removed after the season. Or just make it like a, for example, seasonal talent tree where you can progress your champion. That's gonna be much more interesting. Like, you cannot just resetting everybody's progress and bring nothing new to the game. Again, this is new stuff, right? But I don't consider these to affect gameplay, right? It needs to change at least how people progress in the game, right? To make it seasonal. All right, so the next one, again, I think it's gonna be controversial. I think they need to add special offer to the game. All right. People are gonna bashing me for this. There just needs to be offers in the game, man. It can't be like this forever. This is not good. All right. If they want to, if they want the company to look good by not bringing in-game shop offers, just don't even have these at all, right? If you want to look that decent, just don't bring these at all. How about that? Maybe just keep this and remove everything here. How about that, right? If you're gonna do this, just bring offer to the game. Just bring offer to the game. Yeah, this is not good, all right? Bring offer to the game or remove these entirely. Just make everybody unable to pay to win. All right, so that's my next take. I know a lot of people disagree, right? All right, next one. Champion rebalance. This is also a huge issue. I just made a video talking about exclusive legendary in the game. This is definitely an issue. I think there are some champions in the game that are really bad and could use a buff. And this game has been out for more than 4 months, and there was not a single champion rebalance. And from the way it seems right now, I don't think they are planning to do anything like this, right? Everything about champion is pretty much bug fix, right? Everything is pretty much bug fix. There's no real champion rebalance. Like champion like Rishnar, a tier 2 exclusive legendary, like he really needs a buff, right? Right now he shouldn't even be an exclusive legendary. Like if an epic champion have skill like this, I wouldn't be surprised, for real, right? And then the next point is the arena. Like, I almost forgot about this thing. Who even have the passion for arena in this game? Like, if you can just put 5 healer or 5 tank into the game, your team is invincible in defense. People are not able to kill that team. And again, 4 months after the game's release, content creators have been suggesting to implement a healing reduction mechanic, and yet nothing has happened. You need a healing reduction mechanic, right, or block revive mechanic into the game. All right, so the next one, I want to talk about other world exploration, but it's not open yet. But I remember, like, back in season 1, when you're challenging the world boss in other world exploration, you have to wait for it to spawn, and it only spawns 3 bosses at the same time. So I think that's not a good thing. I think the bosses should just be there all day. Let people do them whenever they want, right? This type of random spawn mechanic is the worst I've ever seen. I have never seen any random spawn mechanic in the gacha game. It is just so bad. Alright, so last but not the least, I think the most important thing is, if you guys been in Dragonheir Discord server, alright, the most important thing, developers, please communicate to your player base. Alright, at least for me, for all the content creators, and I think for most of players, they want the game to be good, right? Nobody wants this game to die. But from the way they're doing things right now, the game is dying fast. There is no new players, right? Like, I think the seasonal, you have to start from day 1 on season 1. This type of stuff really just drive player away. When people heard about this, they don't want to join the game, right? I think most people, they just want to play the most updated version of the game, not a version 0.1 when the version 1.0 is available, right? So please, developers, when players give you a suggestion, even if you disagree, let the players know, right? Let the players know why the game cannot go that way, and let players know why. Current situation is the developers are completely radio silent. We don't hear anything. We don't know if they're doing good, if they're even alive. We don't even know that. Right? Things are super feel like a dark box, you know. The information is not transparent right now. I think that's the most important thing. We need communication, right? Because they keep saying that they're a new studio, they don't have a long time experience doing gacha game. That's why they need to listen, but that is not the thing they're doing right now. So I'm a little bit worried, but I think I'm gonna stick with the game for a bit longer, or see what happens. But I will say, if in season 2, if season 3 opens, and new player will have to start from day 1 of season 1. If that happens, I think it's time to quit. I'm just gonna be honest. Alright, there will be no new blood after that. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know if you guys agree, or I'm just talking nonsense. Let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in a video soon. Bye.